Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. I want to introduce you to an awesome subscriber. His name's John. John, you got to say hi to him.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, everyone please say hi to John in the comment section.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. You've never been on this side of the camera, have you?
Not here.
Yeah, exactly. So John joined the Real Estate Masterclass. And to be honest with you, he scared the piss out of me. And this is a true story. So we started the Real Estate Masterclass, which is this bulk of all the courses I've ever done in real estate in the past. And you get everything in the future, and you get these coaching calls once a month. We got for the next 12 months. If you want, I opened it up. Links down below if you want to check it out. John, people immediately started buying real estate. I'm like, whoa, no, wait a minute, hold on. We haven't really started to crash yet. And John's was like, I'm buying a house. And I'm like, don't. And I was like nervous, right?
I said the same thing to myself. Like,
yeah.
No.
And I literally, didn't I say to you, I'm like, okay. And I had you and your wife acknowledge it. Say it out loud. You understand that real estate's going to drop farther. Yep. And you both like, yes, yep. Travis, we understand. Okay. So I'm not joking. Oh gosh. But he goes, hey, tell me what you said. Why'd you buy a house right away?
Well, first of all, we could afford it. Yep. We had a great amount of down payment.
Yep.
But I just want to say you've really helped us out a lot.
Thank you.
I have a library of your courses, and I'm studying a lot. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
on many levels. Just
Thank
so you
you.
know. Thanks, Ninja. We just got tired of. We were renting for like a long time.
Yeah. And
we have the income to buy a really nice place, but why are we still renting?
Yeah.
And Shelley and I looked at each other. Let's go for it. Transparency. She had the great credit. I was recovering from some stuff that happened.
But something's changed, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We don't go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to get about that?
Well, yeah, there's two things.
Gosh darn it, that's true. That was awesome.
First of all, where did we get the money for the down payment was,
what?
Assets, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we were holding some assets that a lot of people don't normally hold, but we did.
And they'd gone up in value.
They went up in value.
All right.
We had a great down payment. It's like
awesome.
Rock and roll. I know that you talk, of
Yep.
course, about that. But Shelley had the credit, I didn't. So we had to kind of get in under the wire on this great half-acre piece of property with a great house. And a couple of things, as you suggested, a mortgage person to us, who verified that what we were doing on our mortgage was all that we could do, and we were doing the best job of it.
Who ended up being your mortgage person? Is it from the course?
No.
Okay.
A local guy here.
A
local guy here.
Right.
But he really helped us out with reconfiguring the loan so it would work, because it was kind of unusual. We had to buy down the rate and all this stuff. But Joe, the mortgage guy, he came and said, yes, you did everything right. And
he's solid.
It was great to hear.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's classic.
He really helped
Joe
us
is classic.
Out. So we went through and we were ready to buy. We're tired of renting. And we needed the big piece of property. And darn it, we could afford it because our incomes are pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, we went.
They're very good.
Yeah, we went for it.
Yeah.
We went for it, and we did it. And so, but me also with the bad credit, recovering from a lot of credit card debt during COVID.
Yep.
Had a real quick turnaround in things, and had a year that wasn't good. Went out, got $30,000 in debt. Didn't look good on my credit.
Yeah.
But then also, I did take the credit course.
Yeah, but before that, you paid for a company to fix your credit.
Oh, it was awful. They did horrible. They were spending. I think I was spending $290 a month, and they just got nowhere at all. So who you turned me on to, which was on track, my credit score is just zooming.
That was awesome.
It's doing great. And they keep up with me, and they're really giving me a lot of information on what to do next, and they're showing me everything they do. And stuff's just getting deleted, and I did pay off my credit. I did do that. But they got all that negative stuff off.
So awesome.
So I'm way up there. I'm going to be putting myself on the house with my wife to refi, which I couldn't do.
Yeah.
When we bought the house over the summer.
We're going to want to probably wait a little bit for that. Because when you refinance, you have costs, right?
Yep.
And you need to make sure they're worth it. So it has to be we'll talk about that later.
I want to see not at 8%.
Exactly. See, refinances your all-in costs should be recouped in a lower payment within 6 months or less. That's my that go-to. Do not refi if you don't.
We're not there
because
yet.
There's a big sea change coming let the rates rise. You've already got a fixed rate. And by the way, you bought a very sensible house.
Yeah.
You did not go crazy at all.
No.
Which I love. I mean, it's like, hey, we got a house. You're helping out some family.
You're right.
And what was your next thing? Like, I'm ready to go buy it. You're already positioning for rentals.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
You're already thinking like, a winner, not like a defeatist. You know what I mean?
You know what's amazing? We've already paid down over $30,000 on the house already. We're paying it off early. We're doing everything right, and we're still looking for the future with our assets.
I need to sit down and look at your budget. I'm curious.
It's pretty amazing.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But you're also a tither, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I got to tie in something.
Oh yeah.
Tithing. I'm not even. We'll bring that up with David later, but he's got an awesome story. But yeah, if you don't tithe, check it out. And trust me, good news. I'm not a pastor. If you tithe, I don't make any money from it. So, but you'll be blessed.
I'm a worship leader.
Yeah.
And I work in the IT field, designing IT solutions.
You used to be pretty crazy though in the rock and roll.
Yeah, we had a band here for years.
Yeah.
And my wife and I were both in it. Yeah.
It's awesome.
There's a lot of interest.
So you bought a house.
You're one of the interests.
Thank you. You bought the house.
Yeah.
You now are able to help family because you have a house and they can live there.
In a big way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
You have fixed your credit.
Yeah.
You're already looking at rentals and you're already, do you have a timeline? If everything stays the same, do you know when you're going to pay your house off?
Shelly told me the other day, and I was totally surprised. It was it was
3
between,
years?
It was around 10, 12 years at what we're doing right now.
Gotcha.
We just got a regular 30-year fix. We got a good rate.
Yeah.
This 8% scares the heck out of me. I'm hearing about. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, exactly. But you're paying down and getting ahead of compounding interest.
Well, yeah, we'll go faster too.
Yeah, it's freaking
We got other
awesome.
things going on.
That is awesome. Yeah, you do.
XRP.
All right. So, in closing, is there anything you'd like to share with everybody? I mean, this is going to sound like a total commercial because it is. I'm not going to joke. I'm the worst salesman ever. I'm just going to be honest with you. I honestly believe that people should spend money for good education, and it's not me because I barely made it through high school. It's hanging out with all these guys and ladies inside the master group, these coaching calls, because there are other people that have really good questions, and there are some people that have some really good points.
Well, I tell you what, I couldn't do it alone. I couldn't do it on my own. I couldn't do it without being part of the what I'll call the ninja world.
Yeah.
Shelly and I thank God every day. That the things that have happened to us in the last couple of years have just been amazing, and we do tithe.
Yeah.
And that's and more than before even.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
As the digits go up.
And I was just planning my next one. I was like, I think I can do more.
Dude, I'm not. Well, and that's a whole nother topic.
It is.
But I mean, I'm blown up. So there are bad things coming in 2025. I'm not joking. Inflation's going to get bad. There's going to be bad things that happen that I can't even say on the video. But all I see is victory ahead of me. And for all of you guys, I see every single one of you absolutely crushing it because you can identify cycles. That's why I started with the real estate cycle course. Just identify what makes real estate go up or down in its city, and then what makes it go up or down in a country.
I knew nothing about momentum trading for assets until I started listening to you and a little bit of Bravo too.
Yeah,
but
that's a whole different topic.
Bravo,
yeah.
But momentum, understanding the momentum behind the cycles and going in and I'm still today going in and out of certain assets.
Well, actually, that does play into real estate because of volume, right? When a lot of people, you have more buyers than sellers, you got a seller's market. When it's the opposite, which we see now, buyers aren't showing up. And so we are definitely in a buyer's market right now. And this is exciting.
And I sent you something last month. I toured, I won't say what community it was, but Shelly and I still drive around and window shop on properties.
Yeah.
And I sent you that paper. And it was, the properties were brand new home builds in tranches. It was astonishing how many houses weren't sold.
Yeah.
A lot of them said sold, and I didn't believe it, but there was a huge number that were built and not sold. And when I got inside and they gave me the paper, the discounts were shocking. They're like, hey, this house is now 20 or 30% off. It's like, or maybe it was 5 or 10, but it was huge.
Now, you know what's interesting? I hope you guys can appreciate what John just said. Here he buys a house, and him and his wife are going window shopping, and he's smiling about home prices going down. Do you know that very unsuccessful people would be whining, complaining, or upset that they got robbed, they got taken, right? Here you got a gentleman that bought a home for a purpose, and then he shopped smart and bought right. And now that homes are falling, he's starting to think bigger. So my payment's fixed. I have stability for my family. I have peace of mind. I'm going to go crush it, and I'm going to start rentals.
Yeah.
And that's exciting.
Yeah.
I really want you in that spot where you're so laser focused, where you're like the whole world's coming down around you. Like when my home fell 46% after I paid In 2005, I paid like 480 grand for that house. And it fell like 46%, right? The whole market's coming around and the whole thing, my payment didn't change. I didn't give a crap. I'm watching people lose their houses left and right. And I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm no joke, selling palm trees, tractors, and things like that, saving up for when I flipped it into crypto. And even though a lot of people thought I missed this meteoric rise in real estate, you know, compared to those two cycles, I'm still happy, you know? And so I'm happy to see people like yourself, John, that are like, I'm happy with my purchase. How much do you think you saved through the negotiation process?
Well, that's a good point. The house was listed. I think this particular house was a good deal to start with, because I think it was listing at 540.
Okay.
I think we ended up around 512.
512.
Yeah.
That
we
is
waited.
awesome.
We waited. It fell out a few times. We watched it fall out. You know, that happens. You're like next in line.
Yeah.
And even our deal fell out once. But you know what? The market was weak.
And you bought a year ago.
So we actually bought the beginning of summer.
In the beginning of summer. Okay, it's like June?
Yeah.
Okay.
July. Yeah.
Gotcha. It seems like forever. So, I mean, that was a totally different market.
Yeah.
So to come down that kind of price, like people
was.
don't believe me, like, no way Ninja, it's down 20%. I'm like, I'm putting in offers at 30, 35% under
It was already getting soft.
That is
at
freaking
that
awesome.
point, yeah.
Well, John, thank you so much for coming on. I
Yeah.
really appreciate your time.
Hey, I keep an open mind. Keep looking.
Yeah, you're going to crush it. Everyone, I hope you crush it. If you guys want to go deeper, and some people need their handheld, honestly, to have more confidence. If you want to be around a group of people, and it's not a massive group, I'd check out the course, master course. All of my real estate courses I've ever done in the past, all of them, and any future real estate course, it's included for free. And 1 year, I'm extending it. Did I tell you? For another year.
Oh, you
of
are?
coaching calls, yeah.
Oh, the coaching calls.
Well, because we're making another offer,
yeah,
so you get it for free. So everyone that gets in, when I extend it, you just keep getting it. So this deal is for a year. If we extend it next year, you're going to be in for a whole nother year of coaching calls.
Thanks, Ninja.
You're awesome.
All right, man.
See you, John. All right, with that being said, everyone, the Economic Ninja is out.